Have you ever had that feeling of excitement? The kind where you're counting down the days, refreshing news feeds, and hunting for every possible leak you can find? That's exactly where we are with the Nintendo Switch 2. Speculation, rumors, and supposed leaks have taken over the gaming world, leaving fans in a state of eager anticipation. But with so much conflicting information out there, what's real and what's just wishful thinking? Today, we're diving into everything we know or think we know about Nintendo's next big console. From potential reveal dates to expected launch titles and game-changing new features, let's separate the facts from the fiction. First up, when will we actually see the Nintendo Switch 2? A well-known leaker on the Chinese platform Weibo, who has been reliable in the past, claimed that Nintendo could officially unveil the console as early as January 8, 2024. What made this leak particularly intriguing was the inclusion of a cryptic Fibonacci sequence countdown, which sent speculation into overdrive. Was this a subtle hint planted by Nintendo itself, or just a coincidence? If we look at Nintendo's history, the company does have a tendency to announce major hardware updates early in the year. The original Switch was revealed in January 2017 before its March launch, so a similar timeline wouldn't be out of the question. If the January 8th leak is correct, Nintendo would be positioning itself at the forefront of the year's gaming news cycle, a strategic move that could build maximum hype leading into launch. But as with any leak, we have to ask, is this solid intel or just another overhyped rumor? Now, the million-dollar question. When will the Switch 2 actually hit store shelves? Some leaks suggest a March 2024 release, which would mirror the launch pattern of its predecessor. However, that seems ambitious. Typically, console makers allow a longer gap between reveal and release to ramp up pre-orders, manage production, and generate sustained excitement. Could the Switch 2 be more of an incremental upgrade, similar to the Switch OLED, rather than a revolutionary leap forward? If so, a shorter time frame between announcement and launch might make sense. But if Nintendo is truly delivering a generational leap, waiting until late spring or even early summer would be a more practical move. A May or June release would provide Nintendo with time to build stock, iron out supply chain issues, and ensure a smoother global rollout. Plus, launching in spring could avoid the shortages that plagued the original Switch's release, making it easier for gamers to get their hands on the console. Of course, a new console is only as exciting as the games launching with it. This is where things get even more interesting. One of the biggest rumors? Metroid Prime 4 as a launch title. Fans have been waiting for this game for years, and a Switch 2 debut would make perfect sense. But Nintendo might have other plans. Some insiders suggest that instead of leading with Metroid, the company could opt for a massive new 3D Mario game or even a new Mario Kart installment. Both franchises have a track record of driving massive console sales, and a Mario Kart launch title would be a guaranteed blockbuster hit. There's also speculation that Nintendo could release a Mario-themed console bundle, something that has worked exceptionally well in the past. Bundling a flagship game with a new console would give fans even more reason to upgrade, setting the Switch 2 up for a record-breaking launch. Beyond the games, what about the hardware? If the leaks are to be believed, the Switch 2 could feature magnetic Joy-Con attachments, a much-needed improvement over the current design. Drift issues have plagued the original Switch's detachable controllers for years, and Nintendo has likely been looking for a way to fix this problem once and for all. Improved durability and a better attachment mechanism could go a long way in making the console feel more premium and reliable. Then there's the possibility of enhanced graphics. One of the biggest criticisms of the original Switch has been its inability to match the power of PlayStation and Xbox consoles. If the Switch 2 closes the performance gap, offering better visual fidelity in both handheld and docked modes, it could attract an even wider audience, including players who have been hesitant to leave their more powerful gaming setups behind. Perhaps the most intriguing possibility is backward compatibility. Imagine being able to bring your existing Switch library with you into the next generation, playing your favorite games with improved performance and visuals. It would be a smart move on Nintendo's part, ensuring that early adopters have plenty to play from day one while easing the transition to new hardware. But as always with Nintendo, nothing is ever set in stone until they make an official announcement. So, Where does that leave us? The anticipation is at an all-time high. And while the leaks and rumors have given us plenty to speculate about, the real answers will only come when Nintendo decides to break its silence. Whether we're looking at a January reveal, a March launch, or a massive game lineup, one thing is certain. The Nintendo Switch 2 is one of the most highly anticipated consoles in recent memory. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,